Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. There's a man who earns a living by stealing coins from banks. Let's explore. Well, I really should be past tense because he's been arrested. That's the news of the day as shared with me by Doctor Who. Yes, a guy has been earning a living for a few months by stealing coins from banks. And these are coin counting machines, and they've been arrested. He's been arrested according to this article here from Newsweek.com. Police in Austria have arrested a man who they claimed earned a living by breaking into coin-counting machines in bank lobbies. Total damages are estimated at more than $22,000. That's not bad for a few months' work of stealing. Investigators said the unemployed 36-year-old had probably started raiding the machines in October of 2021. So these are coin machines. So who says that pocket change can't pay off? Even with inflation these days. They're now examining similar incidents in the states of Upper Austria, Lower Austria, and Vienna to determine if the same suspect was behind them. Officials said it took the alleged perpetrator, who had clearly perfected his craft, only a minute. That's it, right, only a few seconds to steal the coins from the machines with the tool. 60 seconds there. Wow. And here we can see an image. Let's see if we can get a close look at that image. There it is. And there's, wow, amazing. Amazing indeed. A specialized crime unit tried to track down a car following a raid in the lobby of a bank branch in Linz. The vehicle was eventually located in the district of Donaustadt in the Austrian capital of Vienna, more than 2 hours away. State prosecutors in Linz identified the suspect and ordered a search of his residence on February the 8th, though he was not named. You know, I tell you what, he must have really planned this out, and especially a brazen robbery or burglary from these banks and these lobbies, taking about a minute in order to get these coins out. That's pretty amazing how he was able to do that. Police seized several bags and containers full of coins from his residence, including the haul from his latest raid. They also confiscated clothes and tools, including a short crowbar and 2 screwdrivers from his car. The suspect was arrested at the scene and taken to Linz prison. He confessed to police and stated he had financed his living with the burglaries. There you go. Pretty amazing. Some people may see him as a hero, because he's robbing the banks or burglarizing the banks. Investigators said they were certain the same suspect was behind at least another 10 such cases in Linz and Vienna between October 23, 2021 and February the 7th, 2022. The Lower Austria police added the damages amount to around 20,000 euros or $22,000, with the damage to property being minor. The State Criminal Police Office of Lower Austria is continuing to carry out extensive investigations into possible similar burglaries. That's right, there may be more copycats out there, considering that he was able to pull this off efficiently and effectively, which means it's probably easy for somebody could do, and maybe they wouldn't be as clean and effective, but still get away with it. In late December of 2021, Clark County, Washington Sheriff's deputies arrested a Las Vegas man accused of dressing up as a Coinstar employee and stealing more than $5,000 in coins from the machine in the Brush Prairie Winco in Vancouver, Washington, according to the Chronicle. The suspect, Richard Penna, was booked on suspicion of first-degree theft and criminal impersonation. A store staffer told deputies a man used a key to open the Coinstar machine, then loaded the cash box into a dolly before transporting it to a white van. Pena told the arresting officers he did not have a job and needed the money. He can be seen on video surveillance video as he opened the machines, according to court records. Well, that is interesting and fascinating, and the thing is these days, especially with inflation the way they are, and as bulky as pocket change is, it's somewhat surprising, but in some ways it's not. Hey, people are desperate in these times with inflation to get $5,000 as much as they can to try to, I guess, earn a living by burglarizing. Although, even against the banks, I think that people should steal, and they're certainly not heroes, but with ways some feel about the banks and how the banks essentially are in cahoots, especially the central bank of the United States and others, when they inflate the currency as it has been done. And by the way, they are doing it. That means it's essentially stealing from us. The people whose hard-earned money we worked hard for is losing value. Any money you have in the bank, it is losing value and collecting almost no interest at all. So obviously it's not keeping up with inflation, and which means you're at a loss. Nonetheless, there it is. What an amazing thing to see this occur. And what it is I guess it's a new trend here that we're seeing here in the United States and in Austria, and people looking for ways to be able to steal in an easy method like this. Clad pocket change, euros, quarters, dimes, nickels. So let me know what you think about this story. Thanks again to Doctor Who for sharing it with me. And I appreciate everybody who has sent me links to stories. I may not be able to get to all of them, or I may have covered them in the past, but certainly appreciate it. Fascinating indeed. How precious metal crimes, or in this case, this is a base metal crime, but it is coins, so I'll probably end up putting it in the same playlist. If you're interested to see how crimes are occurred around and involving precious metals, I hope you will check out that playlist. And I hope that you will engage with this video and give it a thumbs up. It helps to get the word out there. And I want to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch this video, and to encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and
subscribe.